From Psalm 61, David prays a prayer of confidence in God's protection. Verse 1, he says, "Hear my cry, O God, give heed to my prayer. From the end of the earth I call to you, and my heart is faint. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I, for you have been a refuge for me, a tower of strength against the enemy. Let me dwell in your tent forever. Let me take refuge in the shelter of your wings. Selah. For you've heard my vows, O God. You have given me the inheritance of those who fear your name. You will prolong the king's life. His years will be as many generations. He will abide before God forever. Appoint loving kindness and truth that they may preserve him. So I will sing praise to your name forever, that I may pay my vows day by day." We'll give special attention to the first four verses. Hear my cry, my cry. So we look at the word cry, it means a cry of jubilation, of rejoicing or lament or wailing. And so the psalmist is saying, would you hear me when I cry? Probably most likely a lament or a wailing. Give heed. So when he says to give heed, he means, please pay attention. Pay attention, be alert. Lord, hear my cry, my lament. Pay attention to my prayer. From the end of the earth, and it means the furthest place away. From the end of the earth, I call to you when my heart is faint. And as we look at the word faint, it means to become weak or be without strength, languish, or sickly. Lord, would you hear my cry? Give heed to my prayer. From the end of the earth, I call to you, and my heart is faint. And sometimes that's the position we're in. We don't feel like mighty prayer warriors or jubilation or great joy or great confidence. It's sometimes a simple cry, sometimes it's a painful cry, but it's, Lord, would you please hear me? Would you give heed to my prayer? From the furthest place, you seem so distant to me today sometime. My heart is faint. It's without strength. I humbly, quietly cry to you. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. Lead me to the rock that is higher than I. He is our rock. He is the rock. Jesus is our rock. Lord, lead me to the rock that's higher than I, that place of stability, that place of a fortress or strength. You have been a refuge for me. In other words, you have been, in the past, you've been a place of safety and security, a tower of strength, a place that I could go and know that I could rest and be strong against whatever enemy there was. Let me dwell or let me live or let me reside in your tent forever, the place where you dwell, the place that you call home. Let me take refuge in the shelter of your wings. The cry from the psalmist is, Lord, even when you seem far, far away, would you hear my cry? Would you pay attention to my prayer? My heart feels so faint. I know for a fact that you've been a refuge for me in days gone by, a tower of strength, and please let me dwell in your tent. Let me take refuge in the shelter of your wings. Wednesday's word and my prayer for you is this, that he would hear our cries. He would give heed to our prayer. Even if we seem so far away and we don't feel very strong, he is. We may be faint, but he's a rock. We know that in days gone by, he's been a place of safety and refuge and strength. Our cry, our desire, is to be in the place where he is. He is our rock. He is our strength. He is our place of safety and security.